So just about set and towing the slab, number 39.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. And King Tuck sends it out of here. His 9th homer of the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Hit hard on the ground is short. 2 away. And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Cubs draw first blood on this solo home. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Right through there for a strike. Fouled off left side. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Righty delivers. That one out to right. Suzuki has a beat on it, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. And that one ripped to left. And this one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
In time to Busch, and they got him.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Horner. He makes the grab. And the inning is back here in Milwaukee. And stepping in is the speedy Pete Crow Armstrong. This one lifted in the air, left field. Contreras makes the catch. 1 away. Nico Horner will come up to hit. And that's outside. Grounds 1 to short. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. And now it's Miguel Amaya. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Wow.
0-1's the count.
That's not even close to the zone.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 out, space is empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. He is safe, and he beats the throw by a whisker. 2 outs, runner at first. Swanson digs in. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. And that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And a foul ball. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at American Family Field. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. This is Bryce Terang. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. On the corner for a strike. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire. Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that...
Well, we'll hold that thought, as that's the third. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. Swing and a drive. Hap Daddy connects. Deep right field. And that one's off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Ripped on a line. Freedom racing over to make the catch.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
And that one fouled off.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Contreras makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Michael Busch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that'll do it. And we're back. Now the third baseman, number 21. And they're at the knees. And that's strike 1. Ray goes 6 feet 5 inches, 220 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. On the ground to third. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the catcher to hit, Eric Haas. Fought off foul. 1 down, base is empty. Little chopper rolls foul. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. In the air, right field. Suzuki on the move. Snags it for the second out. So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Chourio.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fast. Back here in Milwaukee, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that is out of play. Hit in the air out to center field. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Nico Horner. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That's to third. Fires over to Hoskins. Got the out. Stepping in, Miguel Amaya. Reached on a drop. Third strike his first time. Out to short. Fires over to Hoskins. Third out, and that ends the first. Back here at American Family Field, here comes Christian Yelich. First offering misses badly for ball one. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Popped up. Swanson brings it in, and there's one down.
Now batting.
And now it's William Contreras. That's in there. That's strike one. Swing and a foul out of play. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one's back. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. And we're all square. It's 1-1.
That's a game changer right there. A big-time swing, and we're all tied up.
Suzuki sizes this one up. He's got it. 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he
fires over to first. That's out number 3. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
You know, these Cubs, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Terang over to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. Ian Happ up to hit. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Boom. Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 3 up. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll get off into the seats. Left field. Coming on is Happ. He's there to make the catch. Now it's the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Swing and a ball hammered. Left field. That ball's carrying. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. So he goes yard to left. It's 2-1. Chris.
Pitching for the Chicago Cubs.
And now, number 21. He swings and fouls one off. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And here's the catcher, Eric Haas. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. But the Brewers add one with a solo shot.
Leading off the
Kyle
top,
Tucker,
the designated
a.k.a.
hitter,
King
Kyle
Tuck, to the plate now.
Tucker.
He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Up
And next will be the cleanup hitter,
first baseman,
Michael Busch.
Michael Busch.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. And first offering is fouled off. Shota in his 2nd season, 31 years old, and he was born in Japan. Foul ball. And that one lifted in the air center field. 1 away. Now it's Christian Yelich. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 1 out, bases empty. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 3-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Hoskins stands in now and watches strike 1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Another run for Milwaukee with the homer. Back here at American Family Field, top of inning number 7, leading off Pete Crow Armstrong. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Tying run at the plate. And it's fouled off.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like...
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
And that misses. And the count is 3-1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
The tying run at the plate. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a...
So the Brewers bring out a new pitcher from the pen, Yoel Payams.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And that one fouled off. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Action in the pen down there. Jake Bauers up and throwing. Mears getting cranked up as well.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo. Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It's going to fall for a hit. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Out towards right center field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double as a run scores on the play, and that ties the game. And now a very big at bat. On the mound now, Nick Mears.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Ripped on a line to center. And that's the 3rd out. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Waste no time there. Once you get the
Here comes.
Pitching for the Cubs.
And now Bryce Terang right through there for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Next for the Brewers, Joseph Morton. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike.
0-1.
And fouled off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man at second. That one drilled left field, and that's a base hit.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Here's the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 4-3. Here comes the manager.
Pitching for the Chicago Cubs. Number
Just
66.
missed.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Chorio. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. High fly ball out towards left center. Crow Armstrong moves after it. And that is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. 4-3 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Milwaukee, ready to begin the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. Fought off foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Puts it away for the out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. 2 down. So here's Corner now. That one fouled off. And that one wrapped foul.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Now he breaks his bat. Throws to first. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Christian Yelich. Pitches in there. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Lifted in the air out to left. Hat makes the grab, one away. Now the left fielder, William Contreras. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Well struck left field. That's back there. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
That's a hit. And that keeps the inning going. Here's the second. Here comes the
Pitching for the Chicago Cubs. Number
that one
38.
finds the zone. Going 1.
Brown.
That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. He's got it, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this. Last chance coming up for the Cubbies. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. Foul ball there. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. Puts it away for the out. So up next, Nicky Lopez. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Brings it in. Out number 2. 1 out left for the Cubs. Ian Happ will hit next. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it.